Damn it, now everyone wants to do the stairs.
Oh, you started something.
Yeah, well, let's wait for them. Hey everyone, this is Gio. Day 5 of the Frugal Fitness 30-day challenge. We're actually working after a day off yesterday. Up here in New England, we got the remnants of Hurricane Earl. It's basically a shower. Of course, we all overreacted to it, but instead of coming out here and potentially electrocuting my video editor, I just thought take the day off and come back here tomorrow. So as you can see, the weather's beautiful and a nice day to pick up this whole thing again. So lots happened in 2 days. Continuously have been losing weight, so I guess I'll start off with a recap of the weights, which I track on the iFitness app. So as you know, I started at 171.6 and then had a big day the other day. I lost 1.6, so that left me at 169.6. So yesterday when I weighed in at 169.2. So another modest loss of 0.4, but anytime you can get a loss, you take it. And this morning I weighed in at 168.0. Loss of 1.2. So now that's my stuff flying away.
No, there's a dog.
Alright, I thought it was someone else complaining.
No, I thought it was
so you
going
can
to go
edit
for your
this out?
drink. Yeah, alright, keep going.
What the hell was I talking about?
I don't know.
So
We're
we've
not
had...
being endorsed by iFitness, I
Oh my
swear.
god. What else? So that's 4 days in a row of losing weight, and as I said, typically don't want to expect such results. It's atypical. I mean, I was losing weight for about a month. Not a month, 6 months. And I never had weight loss for more than 3 or 4 days, so after this I expect to either stay steady or go up a little bit, at least for a couple of days. But if I lose weight, I'll take it. So now, being at 168, I'm 7 pounds away from the goal of 161, so I'm feeling pretty confident. If I can lose 2 to 3 pounds by next weekend, I'd be pretty motivated to go the rest of the way. Sticking to a pretty strict diet. It's been mostly grilled chicken. I'd had a grilled chicken sandwich on Thursday from Wendy's. So as I said, you can't eat at fast food places, you just gotta eat the right thing. So that's only like 6 or 7 grams of fat and about 400 calories. So I did that on Thursday. Grilled chicken at night with some rice. Yesterday I had a roasted chicken sandwich from this cool little cafe by my work. But one thing they do is they pile on a lot of cheese on there. So what I did is I took off all the cheese. Took a picture of it. I don't know if you can even see it on the phone here. So that's about 4 or 5 slices of provolone. So a slice of cheese typically has 5 to 7 grams of fat. So you're looking at 20 to 30 grams of fat I cut out just by taking the cheese off. The sandwich also had guacamole on it. So with the cheese I just scraped off the excess. And that saved me a few more calories there. So guacamole, while a healthy fat, still is fattening, so I tend to just scrape off any excess on foods that I get that contain guacamole. So as a result, I had the nice weigh-in this morning. And this morning, for breakfast, I had Dunkin' Donuts. I try not to do cereal for the entire week because you get sick of it, so during work days I get cereal, just a bowl of it. I try to mix it up on the weekend. So earlier I had an egg white wrap, no cheese. They sell for 99 cents. And then I got this, which I'll have later. It's just a turkey sausage, egg white flatbread. But again, with no cheese, so I think with cheese it has like 7 or 8 grams of fat. So I figure without the cheese it'd probably have 2 to 3 grams of fat. And then for the drink I got medium iced coffee, French vanilla. Instead of cream and sugar, I got skim milk. So just that simple substitution saves you about 10 grams of fat and a couple hundred calories. So I'm trying to keep the momentum going. One thing when you start having that momentum, it's it's very easy to lose it. Like, if you just splurge for one meal, like have 3 slices of pizza or a burger, like you're gonna lose a pound or 2. You're gonna get down about it on the next weigh-in. It can set you back a week. Like, it's really hard to recapture that. So while I haven't done the fitness continuously for 30 days, I am sticking with the diet, which isn't easy. So hopefully I can keep this momentum up for the last 3+ weeks. I'm still gonna do 30 days of fitness, even if we need to take breaks. So if the weather is inclement, I'm not gonna do this. If I have something else going on, I'm not gonna do it. I got a concert coming up. I have golf tournament, so golf tournament will be active, so hopefully I won't feel too bad about that. But I am going to take breaks, I've decided. And that's what you have to do. You might have lofty expectations or goals at the start, but you have to make adjustments. So I've been getting results that I'm liking, and so I'm going to tweak things up a little bit, see how my body reacts, and make further adjustments if necessary. So we'll see how it goes. I didn't do this whole routine yesterday and I lost weight. After exercising for a while, you need to give your body some time to recover, so I'm just going to do that. Thought I probably could have done the laps and all that, but no reason to force it. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. This is just for my happiness, so as long as I'm getting the results I need, then I'm pretty content. So I think we went over diet and the weight, so I guess I'll talk about what I wanted to talk about 2 days ago, which was finding the motivation to start. That's really the big thing about getting into a fitness plan, is just finding that spark that gets you started. So I was figuring just to give you my story. I don't know if I've told you, I'm 26 years old. I started this whole thing about a year and a half ago, back in June of '09. That's when I weighed 236, and I started mid-June and had it worked out for about 2 weeks. I lost like 5 pounds, and then we had kind of a life-changing event. We had a house fire at my residence. Any type of personal crisis just throws your life out of whack. Once that happened, I basically stopped doing what I was doing. I wasn't living at home. I was just living on someone's couch, eating a lot of fast food. There were days when I'd have Burger King for 3 of the meals. So going through a house fire or death or anything is an emotional thing. As a result, people have a lot of people cope by having emotional eating. So that's what I did, and just one thing about the fire, no one got hurt or anything. Most of the damage was limited to water damage, but either way, it's still a big financial and emotional process. It's just very, very stressful and takes its toll on you. Thankfully, no one got hurt or anything, but it is something that you have to accommodate in your life. So we're still not through the whole process. We're still looking to wrap up construction and hopefully settle the claim and everything. So this whole weight loss process, I've had to deal with just kind of managing the whole return from fire process. So if I can lose weight while managing all that, you can too. So just wanted to point that out. Gain back everything I lost in the coming weeks. So I didn't really weigh myself because I didn't even have my scale, but I'd bet that in July of '09 I was probably 236, if not more. I felt like crap. Couldn't really do much. I felt winded just doing easy, like everyday tasks, going upstairs and stuff. So at that point I knew that I would recommit, even going through what I was going through. Like a month or 2 before then, I had my sister's graduation, and that was another moment that kind of made me realize that I gotta make a change. I dressed up in nice clothes, but I didn't feel good. Like, I looked pretty bad. I'll see if I can show you a picture. So that's basically what it looked like early June of '09. So you can see, I basically look like my dad. Like, he's not very healthy. Like, I might have even been bigger than him. So I wasn't really feeling that good that day. So it's just little things that make you realize that you got to make a change for yourself to lead a healthier life. One other incident I had, like, I wear suits to work. And one day I put on like the suit pants. So I had it on for like a few seconds, and then the button pops. Like, thing went probably to the opposite side of the room, and that's pretty depressing. Like having your button fly across the room, and then you're at work and like you're all tight, and you just feel like you can't even fit into your clothes. You can't even breathe like comfortably. You feel like crap. Definitely don't feel sexy. So that was another thing that I wanted to do. The reason for my doing this, like, I wanted to feel comfortable in the clothes I had at work. I want to feel good about myself. So I knew I had to make a big change. Well, what I'm doing in the next month is rather radical, just in terms of a diet perspective and, again, the fitness. When you do reach that point, you just have to make a lifestyle change. It's not something that you can do for a month and then go back to what you were doing. Once I finish, I gotta try to keep it up and watch what I eat and make sure I work out a few times a week. You can't just do this and then go back to your old life. It's gotta be a change you make for a healthier life. So that would be my suggestion. You don't want to be a physical yo-yo. You don't want to be 230 and then you lose 30, and then you gain 30. You don't want to be that. It's not good for your body. Like, you gotta do things at a gradual, healthy pace. So that'd be one other tip I have. So the other big thing that got me motivated back in early January was seeing The Biggest Loser on NBC. As you know, it's a pretty popular program, but I'd never watched it before. I think they're almost on their 10th season. But as I said back in January, I was looking to pick this up again. I was 225 in early January. And started watching the show and was really motivated by what they were doing. One thing that's really important is to have some support in this whole process. Like, if you try to do this by yourself, it's going to be really tough. So I kind of relied on the characters on that show